Why, hello, everybody. This is Eric Virathaler. Sit down by the fire. I'm here with my next special guests. Please introduce yourselves and ladies first.
Hi, I'm Simona Rose.
Hello, I'm Miroslav Petkov. You can call me Miro for short.
Alrighty. But yeah. Thank you both for sharing that. And yeah, and I also think I want to thank you both for taking time out of your day to be here.
It's
Thank
our
you for
pleasure.
having us.
Oh yeah, certainly. And so yeah, and so how about that you both tell me and the audience about this movie that you both are working on.
We have a few movies that we're working on, but Whispers is our first full-length movie. It's something that we haven't done before. I mean, we did, but in a short movie form, like 10 minutes long, but this time it's way bigger. The script alone is was nearly 50 pages long, and we shot all of the things, and now I'm in the process of editing and of post production.
Yeah, and one of the things that I know from experience, editing, it's definitely one of the most time consuming processes of filmmaking. Like
Yes.
just a few seconds on screen actually can take hours and hours just to edit that in. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure, because I have of one scene different takes. I watch all the takes, and also I have the audio separated. I listen to the audio and so on. So yeah, basically a minute of editing could take up a whole day, actually.
Yeah, and then when you have all these other responsibilities, it just makes it that much more challenging.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge because in the indie world, in the indie community, I mean, I'm also the director. I am the writer. I came up with the idea. I'm the main producer. I help a lot with the DOP, with the casting, directing, and so on. Also, I'm one of the lead actors in the movie. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's definitely a lot of things to do. Yeah.
And yeah, and especially in the indie film world, there are people who are wear multiple hats at once. Like a good example is when they made the original Halloween. Deborah Hill, like who was one of the script writers, one of the
Mhm.
producers, she actually was Michael Myers' hands.
Yes, I know that at the beginning when you see it
Yep.
from his point of view with the knife. Yes,
Yep.
I know it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, because you just see the hands, there is no way that you would know that those hands belong to not a man but to a female.
Hmm.
So yeah, thank you all for sharing that. But yeah, so but yeah, so Simona, so how about that you share what exactly you are doing as far as this film goes?
Well, most importantly, I'm acting. I'm one of the lead actresses. Um, and I'm also co-producing, co-directing with Miro and trying to help him with whatever I can because it's a huge process, and especially in the indie community, how in the indie filmmaking, how people do a lot of stuff at once. They don't have a person for each thing. So I think we're a great team, and I help him with everything, or try to help him with everything.
Right,
True.
yeah. Yeah, and and excuse me, but yeah, and one of the really nice things about the advent of social media is that indie films often rely on word of mouth, and the advent of Facebook, Instagram, and all that. I actually argue that that actually has significantly helped indie films a lot. A good example is when that Winnie the Pooh horror movie came out a few years ago. All of the
Hmm.
buzz about that movie, all of that came from
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, I remember that. And then they made a sequel and a whole universe with the characters. There's a upcoming Peter Pan movie, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yep. Yep, and they're also gonna turn Bambi into a horror movie. Like, oh my
Oh yeah,
gosh, like
Bambi, the Reckoning. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Killer Bambi.
yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty humorous seeing Bambi going from like a sweet, innocent, lovable deer to being a bloodthirsty killer.
You can make a killer
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of everything.
Oh yeah,
You
for
really
sure.
can. Oh yeah, you really truly can. Like uh like a few years ago, I don't remember exactly when, but I saw that somebody made a movie about a killer condom.
Ooh, that's
Now that's
interesting.
funny.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, good on
wasn't it there a killer movie about a killer tire or something like that?
yeah. What was that movie called? I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember its name, and it looks like that Simona can't recall its name either. So,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no idea.
that's a shame. But yeah, I'm
But
like,
I remember the killer
so at
pizza.
this point, you know,
There's a movie about killer pizza, yeah, being made in the indie community. Yes.
uh, with this film that you two are currently working on,
Mhm.
so yeah, how exactly did the idea of this film come about?
Oh, well, actually, originally it's a short movie called The Whisper, and I did it. It was my first ever produced movie and written. I wasn't the director back then. It's called The Whisper One, and it was 7 minutes long. We shot it 2 years ago. And yeah, it was okay. Then I came up with an idea for a sequel because with the original director we were talking about sequels and so on, and I came up with an idea for the sequel. I based my idea on her previous script for something else. I got her approval and I made a sequel. I directed it. And when I came up with this sequel, I visioned it like a trilogy of short movies. And I also wrote the third movie. But I mean, when I discussed it with Simona, because Simona is the lead in the second movie, I had the script for the second and third movie, and I was like, okay, should we shoot it together? I mean, back to back, and she was like, no, we should do the second one first, and I was okay. And as the time passes by, I had more scenes, more ideas, more stories. I put them up in the script for the third movie, and it came up around 50 pages long. So that's the origin of our first full length movie.
Nice. And and as the saying goes, and the rest is history.
Oh yeah, definitely the rest is history.
So yeah, and so Simona. So I guess I'm just curious, how exactly did you two meet?
Huh, we met very randomly, by the way.
Yeah.
And at first, we didn't start making movies at all. We were just friends and we were hanging out from time to time, talking about some passions, maybe movies and books and, music and stuff. And then he started sharing little by little about his filmmaking ideas, about the scripts that he has or sometimes writes. And I was like, that's very interesting. Why don't we do something with that? And he was like, well, I don't have the people to do it with because I need actors, because I need more. Like more improvements, more cameras, more stuff, more crew. And I was like, maybe I can help with this. And that's where it all started, actually.
Nice, awesome. And so basically, it sounds like that you two bonded over your shared passion of making movies.
Yeah,
For sure, yes, yes.
yeah.
That was it.
Well,
Nice,
I didn't know
awesome.
anything about making movies at first. I was just interested in acting, like more theater acting, to be honest. And I
Okay.
never acted in front of a screen or in front of cameras and stuff. But like, I like the idea, I like the scripts, and I was like, maybe I can try something. We can try something together. So from actress, he began taking me for like co-producer, then for co-director, then to help him out with storyboards and stuff like that, or behind the camera. And I'm really glad to experience and learn new things every day.
Nice, awesome, and yeah, and now that you have that experience, now now with all these future projects, it definitely should help knowing that knowing that you do now have that under your belt now.
Well, I wouldn't say I have so much experience. I think
Okay.
with every project I get more and more, and I want to
Right.
learn more and more because you can never be good at something unless you're constantly learning.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And so with all that said, have you ever thought about trying to take like some? Have you ever thought about like trying like to take like some courses on it?
I have thought, even before meeting Miro, I have thought about studying acting, drama acting in general. But at some point of my life, I'm a performer and I work on stage. And I was like, well, acting, maybe it's not so difficult to learn as a performer and as already a person who works in the art industry and on stage. And maybe I can do it by myself and by maybe some people, some small courses, and not with a degree or something like that. And I gave up on that idea for now.
Okay, so yeah, so yeah, and then it definitely sounds like that you've been quite on the journey about all that.
Yeah, I like the arts. I like dancing, music, acting, filmmaking.
Nice, yeah, and one of the nice things about dancing is that since it involves a lot of physical activity, it can, but yeah, and I mean, it can definitely be something that can help to keep you in shape.
Yeah, as well.
All right, cool. And so yeah, so yeah, so from my understanding, like for this project is a sequel, to a short film, right?
Two
Yeah.
two short films, yes. The Whisper One and the Whisper Two, yes.
Okay, so yeah, and so what made you decide to go from having both of those be shorts to and then making this one a feature length?
Well, the idea came because I always come up with ideas, and I started writing them down. I mean, new characters, extending the story, and I just kept writing, kept extending the scenes and so on, and it turns out to be a future length movie. I mean, I have to sometimes walk the scripts to not come up with any new ideas because I can always come up with more and more, and in the end you have a 3 or 4 hour long movie.
Yeah,
No, no, please don't.
Yes. So
yeah, and I mean that's that's what happened with the original Terrifier. I mean, Terrifier started off as a short film,
yeah,
and and then afterwards it got expanded to a feature length film.
exactly.
Well,
Yes.
now
Yes.
films, but yeah,
Also, I remember the director combined them in one anthology movie, All Hallows Eve, if you remember,
yeah,
before making a spin-off, a future length movie about Ark the Clone. So yeah.
yeah, and one of the things that's kind of weird now, going back and rewatching, the short film and and All Hallows Eve is that
Mhm.
was before David Howard Thornton, you know, uh,
Exactly.
took over that
Yes.
role, and so it
It-
was Mike something something.
Yeah, it was a different actor indeed. Yeah, and if you pay close attention, the makeup is slightly little more different. I mean, the
Hmm.
mask and the makeup, yes, it's a little bit more different to Ark the Clone compared to the full length sequels.
We also
Yeah,
have one actress recasted.
Oh yeah, for the movie, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Simona is casting director from time to time. Also,
oh cool.
yeah.
So yeah, and so yeah, and so with all that said, how exactly do you like the process, like of having, like, how do you like the process, like of also being one of the casting directors too?
I love it actually because when I read the script, I know exactly what I'm looking for in a character, like traits, clothes, uh, physical
Behavior
traits, and
also.
behavior, personality-wise, character-wise. And I imagine a specific person in it. And when I'm searching for people, I'm like, this person is not exactly for this role. This person can fit perfectly in the role. And it's a whole process that I actually really enjoy.
Also, sometimes when I wrote the scripts, sometimes I imagine a specific actor in the role. So most, sometimes the character in my scripts are written in mind for a specific actor or person,
Yeah,
like
there we
Simona.
go.
Yes, most
So
of my
He,
scripts are written in with her in mind. So
I mean, he decides to write a script where he wants to kill a woman, and
mhm.
I'm the woman. That's it.
Yeah,
He wants to kill
yeah,
me.
she's the one that always dies. I mean, when people ask me what I do in my free time, I always tell them that I kill Simona in front of the camera at least once a month. So
But yeah, and I can only just imagine all of the responses that you get about that.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Must be pretty funny.
Why didn't anyone answer like, why don't you start killing someone else?
Mhm.
Why nobody has told you that?
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that somebody eventually might ask.
Yeah, maybe. Well, there are some other people that die from time to time in my movies, so but it's very
Never,
rare.
it's almost never you too.
Oh yeah, actually, I have I don't know what script force defending me, so yeah,
You're like immortal.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and but yeah, some of the other guests that I've had come onto the show,
Mhm.
like who have made horror movies, some of them have said, I find it pretty funny, like how I'm getting paid, like some pretty decent money over over coming up with creative ways just to murder people.
And you don't go to jail.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
exactly. Even better. But yeah, reminds me of a story about like about how when Cannibal Holocaust was made.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the special effects in that movie were so convincing.
Mhm.
Where like the director actually had to go to court over it, since that they thought that
Yeah.
he actually murdered, some of the actors in the
And
movie, and then
yeah, I have read about this story, and it's kind of crazy, but that was the early 80s, so it's understandable. Back in Italy, I think it was,
yeah, it
and
was 1980. I am pretty sure. Yeah.
something like that, and it's crazy. I mean, you as an actor have to prove to the people that you haven't killed anyone on set on screen for real. Yeah,
Imagine.
yeah. It's a wild movie. I haven't seen it, to be honest. It's in my
I
watch list, but I haven't seen it.
Not
Have
for the
you?
faint of heart.
Yeah. So I heard. Yes, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely not for the faint of heart. But yeah, but yeah. And then because of that, uh, he then had to bring the actors over to court saying, "No, I did not kill them, and this is my proof, since that they're literally right here."
And a wife.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And a
I'm
lot.
right here.
Yeah, sure.
No matter how many times I die in the movies.
Well, you may have twins, so
Triplets.
yeah.
So yeah, so with all that said, out of all the times that you died on screen in all of his movies, would you say that what one would you say like was the most fun experience?
Hmm. Maybe creep footage.
Oh, yeah. Cave Footage is a short, it's a franchise of five short movies directed by Kevin Jensarowski. By the way, he's an amazing guy. Hey, Kevin. He's an amazing guy, and he casted me and Simona in Cave Footage 3. And she has an awesome scene there because she's playing a patient in a psychiatric clinic. And from there, I helped them a lot with some scenes for Keep Footage 4 and Keep Footage 5. And those three movies are yet to be released. Actually, Keep Footage 3 will be released next month, June 13th, by the way,
Shit, did
on
I
this.
spoil it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What? No, you haven't spoiled anything, so don't worry.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
people take me in their movies all the time just to see me dead. Like, no other reason.
Not true because Paul Ragsdale didn't get you to be killed, so only thanks. Yeah.
There are people who don't want to kill me eventually.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, me and Simona have a very small role in the upcoming movie Only Things, directed by Paul Ragsdale. And based on the trailers, it's a very, very good movie, and I'm very honored to have us on board. Our scene, we shot it back in November, if I remember correctly, and it was very awesome, to be honest. Simona is playing a vampire. I mean, it's a vampire horror comedy movie, and it's awesome. It's awesome. It's expected to be released by the end of the summer, and I can't wait to see the final cut, the final official release cut.
nice. And yeah, with it being a vampire movie, I am pretty sure that it was pretty fang-tastic.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, yeah.
There are actually like operations, like some people can actually make themselves fangs permanently. You know that?
No.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I believe one of the things that they do is like that they'll use some sort of machine or whatever to and then to like to grind down on their teeth and to make it into the shape of fangs. Is that how it's done?
No, not for the movies, but I was like just sharing a fun fact that some people can actually do it for permanent, like to be like that all the time, day to day. And I'm after OnlyFans, I'm kind of considering it because it sounds fun. No,
Oh,
I will not. I promise I will not. But it just sounds very fun to be like a vampire all the time, to have fangs all the
Interesting.
time.
Interesting.
Didn't you know?
No.
yeah, I was not
Yeah,
aware of that.
yeah, I wasn't aware also.
But yeah, I mean,
You
well,
know, there are like procedures like that to split your tongue in two and move it, like
Yeah,
saying it.
I know this. Yeah, I have seen
You can
videos.
make yourself fangs, you can have a lot of stuff. People do weird stuff nowadays.
Yeah,
yeah, and I mean, like just knowing what they're able to do with fangs now, and I mean, yeah, and I mean, they definitely have come a pretty long ways as far as like all of the fang effects goes.
yeah, definitely. Simona found herself the things needed for the scene, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, and nice, and where exactly did you find them at?
Oh, I was searching a lot online and stuff. Since I'm a fan of vampires, I was like, I want the best quality ones and stuff.
Of course. Yeah, yeah, and I mean, of course, if you don't get the best quality, it's definitely gonna take the audience out of the experience. Like, there was one time where I watched a movie. I can't remember its name, but they were cheap enough where they used paper fangs, and
Oh,
you can
interesting.
really tell. Yeah, exactly, Simona. Like, that's the same reaction that I had. Like, where like the fangs were like, it's because in your mouth it's all wet, and so therefore
Yeah,
the paper fangs got wet, and they kind of twirled upwards, and
Ew.
it looked awful.
That's a very low budget movie that you have seen.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it's like, look, I get it, you're low budget, but but at least like save up some money and get you
Yeah, I
know
mean,
at least Fangs from Spirit Halloween.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I ordered
I
mine
mean,
online, but it was difficult with the glue and the bonding stuff. So I was searching all over the shops in our home city with Miro to find the best glue, and it still wasn't good enough for me.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
So
but
if we have like another role or I'm a vampire somewhere else, I'm gonna search the whole country for a glue.
Yeah, and and ultimately you and then can take that as a learning experience. And I mean, hey, like you tried it one way, and you gave it your all. You tried your best. It may not have worked out, but but it certainly doesn't mean that the next time afterwards certainly can't work out.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we're always upgrading, learning with every each project. We learn from our mistakes, we try not to repeat them, and so on, because that is progress.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I mean, ultimately, everybody is going to make a mistake, since ultimately we're all human. We're not perfect, but yeah, it's all just a matter of if you learn.
It's a
Yeah,
process of learning and upgrading, yeah.
yeah. For example, with our future movie Whispers, we made a lot of mistakes. I mean, it was our first time that we had so many days of filming because usually with our short movies we have 1 or 2 days, maximum 3 days, and this time we had like 7 or 8 or so days, and we had in December when we started shooting, we had 4 days in 1 week, which was very that was too much. I mean, and yeah, you were always learning. So and there were a lot of mistakes, of course, but we were always learning.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It reminds me of a quote from Albert Einstein that the
Mhm.
definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah, and so Simona was mentioning that she's a big vampire movie fan. So yeah, so I guess I'm just curious about what are some of your favorite vampire movies.
Oh, more like TV series. For movies, except of Dracula, I haven't seen many more. For series, The Vampire Diaries and the originals are the best for me.
Nice.
Underworld is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale,
Need you say more, right?
yes, for sure,
I
yeah.
still have a lot pending too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the second one. I believe it's the subtitles Evolution. I saw that,
Evolution, exactly.
yeah,
Mhm.
a really long time ago. And I
Mhm.
can't believe that was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's 2006. Yes,
Holy crap! 2006 was that long ago?
yes. Oof. Almost 20 years ago. Yes, but it's pretty great movie.
Wow! Time just zooms on by, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't make us feel old here, Eric.
Yeah,
Sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so yeah, on the topic of vampire movies, I don't know if you two saw that more recent one that came out like with Michael B.
No.
Jordan in it.
Oh, Synax. You mean Synax?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I meant to see it, but I haven't seen it yet. But it's definitely on my watch list because everyone that has seen it says it's one of the best movie of the decade. So
Oh
I
yeah.
I really want to see it. Yeah. And I'm not surprised because you have Ryan Coogler as the director. He's an amazing director,
Oh
and
yeah.
also you have Michael B. Jordan in the lead role. You have him two lead roles, so yeah, it's understandable that it's a very good movie.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. That has Michael B. Jordan in it. I mean, considering that Ryan also directed Creed, that had Michael B. Jordan in it. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm really not surprised.
And he also made the Black Panther movie. It had Michael as the villain.
I like this one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like the soundtrack to it, like the album to it a
Oh,
lot.
nice.
Oh yeah, exactly. And I mean, music definitely really can enhance a movie. Like a really good example, going back to Halloween. When I
Exactly.
mentioned that, I mean, I and I mean, John Carpenter even said that when he did a showing of Halloween without the music, he was saying about how the test audience said this movie's not scary. But then as soon as he added in the music, they and then said, "Oh my God, it's the scariest movie ever made."
Yes, yes, I totally agree. And we always try to be, I mean, with with the composers that we work with, I try to be as possible. I want them to do the best they can, and that's why when they send me something, I get them my remarks. I tell them my remarks, and they go and edit, or they bring me another version, and so on. Because I really do believe that the soundtrack is very, very important for the mood of the scenes.
Mhm. Yeah, and also another really good example, like is Jaws. Like just knowing just two notes, like could really change the whole entire movie.
Huh?
For
For sure.
sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and it also goes to show that sometimes, often, the simplest ideas actually are the best ideas.
Definitely. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and so yeah, and so I think that about does her. But yeah, I mean, we would go on longer, but it's just I'm like it's just with the views, people only have been sticking around for about 35 minutes, and so yeah, so with all that said, is there anything else that you two like would want to add?
Well,
So
thank you for having us. We have a lot of projects going on, so we're sure you're gonna see us around.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. We always have projects in development, in post productions. Uh, with the shooting, I think we're up to date with the shooting. I think we shot everything that we wanted so far, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we're always doing projects, our projects for other people, and we would love to do more projects for other filmmakers. For example, like Kevin Jinskowski had us for Keep Footage, Paul Ragsdale had us for OnlyFans. Also, hopefully that will be doing scene for Phil Herman's Crowbar movie. He has the movie Crowbar in development currently. And yeah, we're always trying to expand with we try to be friendly with all the other filmmakers out there in the indie community, because we believe that helping each other is the best way to upgrade, to learn, and so on.
Nice, awesome, and yeah, and and I definitely will be sure to share it on my social media, and yeah, and
Oh,
yeah, and I mean any way that I can help out.
Thank you.
thank you, Eric. Thank you.
But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I'll be sure to share the links to the Indiegogos, and yeah, and I also will be sure to share links like for people to follow you both as well.
Yeah, on Instagram, we both have IMDb pages that I try to keep up to date with all the projects that we have, so people can
Mhm.
see what we have done and so on.
All right, cool. Awesome. But yeah, thank you both for taking time out of your day to be here. And yeah, we
Well,
all certainly will keep in touch.
oh, definitely, Eric, it was our pleasure.
Yeah, certainly. You all have a fantastic day.
Night, night. It's midnight.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.